Today I'm making Spatchcock Jerk Chicken, juicy, smoky, fiery, and packed with those classic Caribbean flavours. By flattening the chicken, it cooks faster, stays incredibly juicy, and gives you beautifully crispy skin all over. Whether you're cooking on the barbecue or in the oven, this recipe delivers big flavour every single time. So you're going to want to start by prepping your chicken, and today I've got just over 2.2 kilo bird here, and I have spatchcocked it. If you haven't seen my video on how to spatchcock the chicken, I will put a link to it up here. It's dead simple, guys, and honestly, it is the way to go when cooking a chicken, especially on a barbecue. So we're going to put that to one side for the moment because we don't need it just yet. We need to make up our marinade. So here I've got a food processor or blender. Let's bring it up here actually. And to that we're going to add a shed load of ingredients, which is going to make this beautiful jerk marinade. Here I've got 3 shallots, which I've just chopped up. The only reason I've chopped them up slightly is because it makes it easier on the blender. Here I've got a tablespoon each of dried thyme, allspice, nutmeg and cloves, ground cloves. Lovely. Oh, I can already smell that Caribbean flavour in that nutmeg. Okay, the next one, guys. Now, you can go as heavy or as light on these as you want. I'm using some Scotch bonnet chillies here. I've got 3 of them. I've got a couple of green ones and a red one. That's just what came in the pack. But if you want to lower the quantity on those or switch them out for a different kind of chilli, that's fine. And I have left the seeds in these. I want this with a bit of a kick. 4 garlic cloves. Again, if you don't want as much garlic, just alter the quantity. Here, I've got some bay leaves. I hardly ever cook with bay leaves, but you know what? It does work in this, and my tree has revived itself. I cut it right back last year. It was dead, and now all of a sudden, it's gone wild and is packed full of bay leaves. So I'm going to put 3 of those in there. Next, you want some rum. I'm just using any old rum, and I'm going to put in about 150 millilitres. And then you want some malt vinegar. So the old Sarson's always does the job. And I want another 150 millilitres of that. That should do us. Get your lid on and give it a good blitz. Okay, that should do us. I think we are done there. Let's have another little sniff. Oh, yeah. Oh, that is potent. Right, let's move that out of the way. Let's bring our chicken back in. And I'm going to glove up for this one because I don't want those Scotch bonnets on my hands and then touching something I shouldn't be touching with those sorts of flavours and spices on my hand, shall we say. So get your gloves on, get both on. It's the problem when it gets a bit warm outside, these things are hard to get on, but actually quite quick today. So get your marinade and then just pour it all over your chicken. There we go. Get that all on there. I want to make sure I get all of that goodness out. You know, I'm going to get the old hand in there as well. And then just give this all a good massage in. Now, if you've seen my other spatchcock videos, I always pinch this skin here. It just loosens it because I want to get as much of this flavour actually onto the flesh of this chicken as well. So just get your hands. That pinching manoeuvre should loosen up that skin nicely. And just using your hands, get it all up there, all over that lovely breast meat and as far up as you can. Flip it over, and we're going to do the same on the other side. Plenty of marinade here, guys. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh. And that looks pretty good to me. And I'm now just going to cover that and refrigerate it for a minimum of 2 hours. Obviously, like all of these things, the longer the better. If you've got enough time, overnight is perfect. Okay, so my chicken's had a good couple of hours, but you know what? I forgot something. Honey. I always add honey to it, and I forgot. So normally you'd put this in with the original mix that we did, but I'm just going to add a little bit over the top. Put another one of my surgical gloves on. I'm just going to give it a mix in. And actually, to be fair, I just want to give it a little toss around anyway in that sauce. So that will work perfectly well. That's it. And that is ready now to go onto the barbecue. And the barbecue is preheated, whether you're doing this indoors or outdoors. All my recipes, you can do them indoors or outdoors, 180C. So if you're doing it inside, 180C. On the barbecue, 180C too. So let's get it on. Okay, and we're going to place this indirect again. If you saw my last video with the spatchcock chicken, all was done indirect. Get all of that marinade over the top. I don't want to waste any. Give it a nice rub it around We're going to close that lid and leave it for initial 45 minutes. Okay, so this is had 45 minutes now. We need to flip it around because that wing that is closest to the fire will catch. So we want to give it all an even cook. Try and get my spatula underneath it. This is a big chicken. There we go. And we're going to close that up and leave that for about another 30 to 40 minutes until we've reached an internal temperature of about 72 degrees. Okay, this should be done. Let's just temperature check it. Don't know if you can see that. We're sort of around the 70 mark. Let's try a couple of other places there. 73. That is ready to come off. So I'm just going to get my spatula here. Let's get it on the board and give it a try. Oh, this is looking fantastic. We've got a great colour on that chicken, and I can tell that the skin is really nice and crispy. So let's just cut some of this off. Let's see how juicy this really is. Obviously rest it, you're going to get an even juicier bird, but we cannot wait. Look at that, just slides off there, beautiful. Let's get that wing off. Oh yeah, and then some of that breast. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Lovely and juicy. Oh, I want to get some of that seasoning on there. I don't want to waste that. Let's give it a try. The key here is not to cook that too quickly. Just let it do its thing at that 180. And everything's going to be a-okay. Wow. Super juicy. Super succulent. And it's got a nice kick, that's for sure. There's something about that vinegar with the rum and the spices and everything else that just comes together and makes this such a unique dish. It really is something else. And I've got to have another bite. Give this one a go. And if you don't want to use a whole chicken, you don't want to spatchcock it, no problem. Just use chicken portions, so thighs, legs, breasts, whatever you like. Cook it in exactly the same way in the oven or on the barbecue. It will come out exactly the same. Guys, that's it from me for today. I really appreciate you watching. If you're new to the channel and you like the content, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Please also like, share, comment, and if you've got a hype button, I'd really appreciate one of those. I'll put all of the details of today's jerk spatchcock chicken down below in the description as always. And all that's left for me to say is until next time, it's cooking good.